Welcome to the Humboldt Axe YouTube channel. I'm Doc, and this time around I'm going to show you how I laser burn in my Humboldt Axe logo. I should have had this in my hand, I didn't, but there it is. And I also use a laser to personalize these handles for the individuals that I make them for. So stick around. I appreciate you hanging out with us, and my family and I greatly appreciate all your support and all the kind words we've been receiving. And the other thing I wanted to say is I've had quite a few folks reach out to me regarding the axes and also the shirts. Look at this shirt, huh? My brother's helping me start this business, so my family and I. So thank you, Joe. I really appreciate it. I'll put his website down in the description, and one of my best friends, Paul, is also really helping me with this whole thing with getting this vision into action, and I'll put his website down there as well. My brother runs the NotForgotten Foundation. He's a retired Air Force veteran, and he started a small business out of his basement, and he was watching me make my axes in the garage, and he's like, dude, you got to share what you're doing. And so thank you, Joe. He's taking us through the whole process on how to do all this, my family and I. And Paul Ibarra as well. He's really been helping us. So thank you to you two. My family and I are really working to try to get this thing off the ground. We're not quite there yet, but the shirts will be available. My sons are doing the social media and the website. So appreciate everybody's patience, and make sure you subscribe so we can grow this Humboldt Axe community. It's really just been created so we can all share ideas, and I'll show you what I do, and appreciate all your time. So thank you for hanging out, and I'm going to go get to it. Here we go. Third day here. Couldn't do anything yesterday. Had to get some chores done around the house. But what I'm going to do today is at least I'm going to get these things burned, get everybody's names on there, get my logo on there. This one's just about done. That's my cousin's axe there. Final product will look something. This is a purple one. I mean, I do different colors, but this one came out real nice. Still got to put another coat of poly on there just to seal it up good. But I'm going to gather these up and take them out to my shed. I made a little spot in the corner of my shed so I can sit and do this work in a more cleaner environment, to say. All right, well, I got them all they're sanded, smutted. It took some work, but I got a little bit of finish up sanding to do on these. But I'm going to get them burned, and then I sand it down a little bit to make it nice and clean. So, all right. See if I can get these out to my shop or my shed, without dumping them or dinging them, you have to do more sanding. I don't want to do that. I think. Okay. See, I can multitask. All right. When I mean chores, I mean it's firewood getting time here. How's that? All right. I use a laser etcher, engrave CNC, whatever it's called. Hold on. I don't want to dump anything here. There we go. So, yeah. Okay, well, before I try to act too cool, I'm going to get these out of my hands. Grief. So just a little laser machine. And my dad used to love woodworking. And he just used to tell me it's not so much, it's the thing he was making, but it was like he had a bunch of stuff out in his shed, in his garage, and he just said it was cool chilling out there making something that was a forever thing. He'd make shelves, and he made my uncle a gun cabinet. He made my son a cradle. My first son, when he was born, I still have that as well. So he said he always wanted to laser his name on his furniture, and so he said, computers, whatever. So anyway, when he passed, and there was a little bit of money that came out of his life insurance. My dad was not a wealthy man. So with that money, I bought that laser engraver because I remember him saying that. So it's just my way of having my dad participate in all this stuff. All right, let me get set up here. I'm not the greatest with this stuff, but I have figured out how to do a burn. I used to do it with a brand if you watch some of my first videos. But the handles are round, so it's hard to get the brand to work. I got pretty good, but it just doesn't come out the same every time. But this sucker makes a perfect burn on all of them, so I just started using this. I'm not the greatest with it, but I do make it work. So, okay, I'm gonna get this thing set up. I won't bore you with all that business, and I'll at least take you through the process of the first one I'm gonna burn. I'm going to do mic flowers first, but I'm going to do a practice. I've been messing with this laser burn because I don't want to have to go over it twice. So I finally figured out in a little software how to heat the laser up to have it more powerful. I don't know if this makes sense because it currently doesn't really for me, but I don't want to burn all the way through the darn thing. So I've got a practice handle that I use. I tried to use the CNC thing and I just can't get it right. And then I burnt this one on there. It came out killer, and once I got that figured out, man. But I haven't figured out it. The laser adjusted so it comes out this dark, and I've had to go over them twice, so I want to avoid doing that. Anyway, I'll do a practice one before I actually burn those handles. And once I get all my little logo etched in, their names etched in, then I'll do a whole handle burn to get it ready to put the die on it. So let me get set up. I won't bore you with all that. All right, well, I ain't gonna front it. That was frustrating, but I think I got it. I had to exercise some of my expletive demon because I let a couple fly, so anyway. I think I got the laser settings right. I had to try a few times. It'll just, anyway. I mean, it looks kind of, whatever, creepy, but I think I got it to where it's going to get some good detail out of there. So anyway, I'm going to set this one up. And put the Humboldt Axe, my little logo on there. And see if I can do this. Basically I don't have any scientific way to line this up, so basically what I do is line it up by eye the best I can. I put some tape down here with some straight lines to at least give me an idea where I'm going to start it. And I don't know if you're curious or not, but it's just a little basic laser machine. And you just get it centered. It's just a basic little laser engraving program. It's free, so I've used it. But there's no instructions on how to do these. I mean, my little laser machine is taking some trial and error because there's no step-by-steps. But I think I got it. Anyway. Not to complain, you don't need to hear me do that. So let me get this thing set up. It takes a while. So I'll probably, I'll get this thing set up, hit the burn, and then sit in my little shed and watch YouTube videos, you know? Because why not? And then I'll flip it over, and once I get the Humboldt Axe mark on there, I'll flip it over, and I'm going to do my flowers first. And I got another program that I just get the font and put it into like a PNG file. And then once I do that, I bring it up in this little program, and it's in centimeters too, this program. So I gotta and actually it's my dad's tape measure, but it's got centimeters on there, so I can kind of guess. A lot of this is by eye. It ain't that precise. So anyway, I'm gonna get this thing set up, and once I get it set up and once I hit start on this thing, it's going to be what it's going to be. So I try to take a little bit of time and make sure it's going to come out nice, because if I mess up this burn, to redo it I have to take wood, and I don't like doing that, although I've had to do that before. So anyway, let me get set up, and then once I hit start and make sure it's good, I'll bring you back in. Alright, I think we're looking pretty good here. Once I get going, I shove this fan on there to keep the smoke out. It tends to help with the precision of it. So, alright, let's go for it. Uzi's supposed to wear green glasses so you don't stare at the laser. So here we go. Let's figure this out. Here's my little diagram. Well, 30 minutes and logo. I got to do 4 of them. So I'm going to be out here a while. My wife's going to bring me some Mexican lasagna, which just sounds good to me. So anyway, be watching my YouTube programs and chilling. Alright, let's do it. Enough of that. A little start button. Yeah, we know. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. That's the stuff. Alright, we're off to the races. See you in 30 minutes. Well, it's probably the easiest part of this whole process. Although lining it up is kind of a pain. Let's see what we're doing here. If that comes up on the camera or not. Anyway, that's the stuff. Also, my wife got me some Mexican lasagna that I'm just going to sit here and chow down on, and let the laser thingy do what the laser thingy does. Alright, first one's done. What about it? Came out nice. Alright. Rinse and repeat. And get the other 4 done. And work on the names. So about that. Okay. I'll show you all what's up when I get all 4 of them done. See you in a bit. Well, it's late, but I got this thing done. Look at that. What about it? Alright. Wake up in the morning and get the names lasered on the other side, but I'm tired, so do it again tomorrow. Well, next day I'm gonna head out to my shed and get cooking. Get some names burnt on these handles, so I can get a burn on them and go on to the next step. All right, let me get set up here. Once I get going, I'll bring you in. Oop. There we go. Well, those came out good too. All right, I'm gonna get set up. I got the files all ready to go, and so just a matter of lining everything up and hitting start and let the laser thingy do its laser thingy. All right, here we go. All right, I think I'm good to go. I'm doing Scott's first. Actually, I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, let the laser thingy do what the laser thingy does. And I'll just sit back and watch it. Well, it's a long process, but it's worth it. Did the last one here, it's Mike's. Man, it comes out nice. Axes are such a personal thing, man. Because once you get one, especially when you got your name on it, that's a forever thing, you know? That's why I started doing this. Something very unique about an axe. They're about as unique as the individual I make them for. Look at that. You see that okay? Man, that came out good. I got to do some finish work, but yeah, that's the stuff. That's it. All right. It's getting late, but I'll do the burn, and I fire burn the handles, and once I do that, and I got to do some touch up, do some minor sanding here and there, make sure it's good to go. But then I'll burn it, get it color, make the wrap, and then bang the wedge in there and let it set. We're getting there. All right, I'm gonna do this. Do more tomorrow. I'm tired, so I'm just dragging. Anyway. Sweet. Well, thank you so much for watching. My family and I greatly appreciate it. If you could please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We appreciate all the support and the encouraging words we've received. The next time around, I'm going to show you how I fire burn the handles, and I'll show you how I dye them that Humboldt Axe emerald green. So thank you so much for spending some of your day with us. We greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.